Hi, welcome to another episode of the Salt and Light Diaries podcast. My name is TheAngelOti and I'm your host here on this podcast. This show is for young Christians who are navigating life. I want to hear honest talk on real issues regarding faith, life, and everything in between. I will be bringing my own perspective as a young Christian. I think we should just agree that everybody is closing for the year, right? Well, some of us aren't. Like me, but I think my brain is recognizing the need for a break. And so honestly, I don't know that I have any important serious talk for you guys until January. We will resume in January, but because I've committed to showing up here every single time, I'm doing this today, recording this at past 1 a.m. Friday. I should be sleeping, but I don't have an episode, and my morning later today is going to be very chaotic probably. So it's best I get this out of the way, right? Which is why I'm doing this. So you're going to be privy to my late night musings. And please, if you hear if the audio is really bad, I'm sorry, please just bear with me. If you're hearing any crackling, anything, even if it's my stomach, it's too late for me to eat anything. Yeah, please just bear with me. Okay, it's consistency. Next year, one of the things I'll be working on is structure and putting things out in advance or recording things in advance so that I have a, better structure for the podcast. But yeah, last week, you guys, I was going through my Spotify rap, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody that listens. Thank you to everybody that shares. Thank you to everybody that supports me. Thank you to everybody that checks on me. Some people have been sending me messages like, oh, I'm really proud of you for being consistent. Thank you. Let me tell you that the reason why I'm doing this right now, and the reason why I decided not to sleep, and I was like, okay, let me just stay awake and do this. Yeah, so big ups to you. Thank you so much. You guys, it's been an interesting year, but I'm really glad that I started doing this. I looked at the stats for the Wrapped for the show, and I was shocked because I haven't been pushing this as much as I should. I haven't pushed this at all, even. I haven't been doing the things I should be doing to promote the podcast. And so to see the numbers rather, was very encouraging. I can't feel bad about how low they are because, again, hey, I recognize that I had things to do that I did not do. So for that reason, yeah, taking it all in giant stride. But it showed me what is possible if I decide to take publicity seriously for the next 3 months. It showed me what can be possible if, I decide to be consistent for another year. And I'm hoping that by the time this podcast turns 1, we would have reached a significant milestone, considering the fact that I'm not starting a podcast after having social capital. So I can't compare myself to people who have been on-air personalities or social media influencers or people they just have a way of hacking the analytics and everything. I am basically figuring everything from scratch and just try my best to keep the candle on. But next year, it's my goal to not just be managing. It's my goal to grow things and do better. So yes, bigger and better things for the podcast next year. But I don't think I'm really ready to talk about my plans for next year and what 2026 holds for me. I think I want to talk about the sudden obsession with everything having a Wrapped. See, I've been an OG Spotify girly, since it came to Nigeria. That's all I'm willing to admit on here. Okay, so since I came to Nigeria, I've been using Spotify since. And so Spotify Wrapped has been something I've always looked forward to because I listen to music quite a bit. Even this year that I thought I didn't listen to music a lot, turns out I did. And I like knowing, oh, okay, so this is, in fact, I like the new rap. I like this year's rap when they said, on this day, this is what you listen to. You listen to this, you listen to this song 20 something times, 30 times. You don't understand? Like, it was really cool to see that. And I like knowing that. But I don't know if I want a recap of every single thing. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. When it comes to music, I like to see, oh, did my taste change? Not really. Not really. My taste has not changed. AU has been my top artist since 2023. Yeah, 2023, 2024, 2025 now. I'm not sure about 2022. I don't think he could have been my top artist in 2022. So 2023, 2024, 2025. Yeah. But so yeah, it's great that I get to see that. Yeah. Please, you guys, I feel like my brain is lagging. So please bear with me, okay? Yes. So it's great to have that. But I don't know if I want that to, like, I don't know if everybody should not be having a recap or a wrapped or whatever. This is just me, Sha. I mean, some people can argue that, you know, they would just want to see what they've been doing all through the year and everything. By the way, Spotify is like, I don't care about your December. I don't care about what you did in December because December is not part of the year. It's from January to November, and Wrapped came out first week. I think 3rd of December. So yeah, if you were thinking you're going to salvage your Wrapped, it was too late. It was too late for you. Yeah. I was thinking about something. I was going to say today, but yesterday. I was thinking about something yesterday when life gives you lemons, what do you do? And I know the answer is to say lemonade. We'll make lemonade. But, you know, there's so many things you can use lemons to do. And I'm wondering, when we're given certain situations, what do we make of it? And then it made me realize that most times what we make of certain situations is determined by what we see, like our level of sight, our level of, you know, knowing ourselves and knowing our journeys and knowing where we're headed. Two people can be given the same thing, the same harsh condition, and then they make out very different things from it simply because of different perspectives of where they were headed, different insights on, you know, what they wanted out of life. And it's something I'm thinking about because I'm thinking about 2026. I really want 2026 to be a great year, but then it's, how do I see myself? Do I really hold on to the vision of where God will have me be, of the things that God has shown me that He wants me to do? Am I looking at that so much so that if everybody else is making lemonade, then I'm meant to make something else? Do I actually stay and make that thing even when it doesn't look like I don't want to say status quo, but the herd mentality or my herd idea? Please, again, I really hope that I'm trying to communicate my thoughts. I just feel like there's a lag in how I'm communicating my thoughts, then I really apologize for that. But I was just thinking about it, you know, talk about, oh God, please, this year I don't want to be conscripted into the army of God's strongest soldiers. What if the only way you're going to get to where you are is by you being in that army? What if? Have you thought about that? And I know that we always say things like, oh, gold is meant to go through fire to be purified, and all this thing, I want to be tried by fire. Yeah, and I know that those things are true, but I'm even saying that what do you do when you're in the fire? I think what you do when you're in the fire determines how you look when you come out of the fire. So when you're going through all those trials, are you looking for opportunities that are going to link you to where you're headed? I think of Joseph and how his brothers sold him into slavery and how Joseph kept showing no leadership qualities, to the point they made him leader of the cell, to the point they sold him to Potiphar, to the point even when Potiphar threw him, he still shone. And, eventually he landed in Pharaoh's house. So, excuse me. Yeah. I don't know where the sudden cold is coming from. But it means that this episode is going to be much shorter than I planned. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Oh, wow, Jesus. PFS. Yes. Yeah, just thinking about 2026. Thinking about where I am. Thinking about what my year looked like. This year was tough. This year was rough. But, okay. My body's telling me to wrap this shit up. Sorry. Okay. But I'm very grateful for the experiences I had in 2025. Very grateful for the places I walked through, the people I walked with, and where I am right now. But I'm thinking, what should I have done better? What can I do better? What can I make out of my life? What can I utilize better? What can I optimize? So yeah, sorry for this very short, chaotic episode. My body is literally sending me away. I'll see you guys next week. Merry Christmas in advance, because I'll be talking to you after Christmas. I'm about to have a really stressful week at work, so I'm meant to be resting properly tonight, but here I am. Yeah, congratulations to everybody that has closed for the year. I really envy you, and I hope that you make the most out of the break. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. My nose is really running. Bye.